Oh, I don't have game sound. Alright, should be good. Gotta keep letting him mulligan for a staff here. Queued up with Dragon Aggro, queued into Haven for the first time in 3 days. I think I want to go 2 into 2 here.
Absolute zero.
I think I'm gonna play it and equip this and hit them for 3.
Absolute zero.
Because if I play another 2 out, they're just gonna get to eat it anyways, and this way this has to trade with this because it has Bane.
What's happening to me?
That gives us our blade back.
Let us
I can go 2 plus engage the blade on it, which is nice. Not play the Philandu, because I want to be able to evolve that next turn to clear out a potential ward that gets in my way.
The rebel inquisitor dons his mask.
So ambush means we can't target this. I think we're just supposed to push damages here.
Surely you'll listen to me.
The problem here is this is about to evolve and eat 2 things. It's gonna evolve, destroy this, and then kill this in combat, I assume.
Repent.
Shadows.
I leave the rest to you.
Start with the basic fish stance.
So we get to push. Huh? I think. Oh, this is awkward. I can't get my extra 2/2 from the evolution because of the dagger. Do I just evolve this and hit their face? I think I just evolve this and hit their face. I think that's the play. They're down to 8 now.
There's no salvation for me or anyone.
Brace yourself.
Leave me alone.
My arts failed?
All will pay tribute to my black wings.
One strike fatality.
I have no need. Any last words?
My burden to bear.
Gonna go ahead and clean these out. If they don't heal, they're technically dead to Bruce plus the Super Evo.
Can we talk after the battle?
That's not a card that saves them from Bruce, chat. also not a card that saves you from
After
Bruce.
the battle.
Beep beep.
Too slow.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. All right. I mean, we started the morning by beating Wardhaven with our dragon aggro deck. So that I don't know that there's a better start to the set than that, right?
I suppose that was a good warm-up.
That was a good warm up, wasn't it? I revisited the old game recently, and I didn't realize how much this had improved on the graphics. Also, I had 450,000 vials in the old game. One true Bob, thank you for the 32 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. 450,000 vials. Yep. There's a reason why the economy is worse than Shadowverse 1. That's it.
This brings me back.
Absolute zero. It comes for you.
We're mulliganing our more expensive cards here and keeping our ones that play for curve. Level 12 human, thank you for achieving a new level in Hoaglandia. Appreciate the 21 months. I'm going to mulligan. Wake up, sheeple. Wake up! And they swap places. They did. They did go left to right, right to left. That's true.
Watch where you spell the fire! I need sleep.
I might want to do this next turn. I'm probably going to be able to work in the blade. Which of our big boys do we bit? I think it's Warrior of the Deep. I think it's Warrior of the Deep.
What's happening to me? The winged musician dons her mask.
We'll evolve the Berserker here to kill this before they can evolve it. Usually when they play that out on curve, it means they have another one.
The winged musician dons her mask. Well, the currents.
Not being able to kill our 6/7 here is pretty bad for them.
All will pay tribute to my black wings.
I like the person who said I didn't verbally acknowledge them when I literally verbally acknowledged them. There really isn't a more peak social media experience than that. Someone getting indignant and being passive-aggressive while being objectively wrong. If you're gonna be an asshole and get mad at a creator for not acknowledging you, you should at least be paying enough attention to when they acknowledge you. Christ almighty.
How is this power possible?
That's just worse sort of human being. Big main character syndrome. Or go to a smaller stream. I would watch them. I read their question and responded to it. It's fine to want to be acknowledged, but like at least like if you're gonna get mad about it, like take the 30 seconds or be paying enough attention when they do acknowledge you. Holy.
This
Oh, Ward Haven again. I guess it's not guaranteed to be Ward, but it's probably Ward. I'm a lurker, not being acknowledged is what I aim for. Fun fact, less than 10% of people who watch live streams on Twitch engage in the chat feature.
Are you sure?
Will you do tournament data recaps for Shadowverse like you did for Pocket? It really depends on what data is available. I know they're having their first tournaments this weekend, but I'm not familiar with what their formats typically look like for that, so it's really just going to depend.
Stay close. Protect our liege. I'll always watch over you. Evil doesn't stand a chance against me.
Young Paragon
Feeling kind of cooked, gamers.
Protect our liege. Evil doesn't stand a chance against me.
I guess next turn we get to push a solid amount of damage. I get to go Evo this, kill this, this kills here. We attach the blade to something, and then we get to discard for the fan.
Protect our liege.
I think I'm discarding the Forte.
To crack.
So I have 6, 7, 8 in hand otherwise, right?
too slow.
My star is
Instructions for submitting a deck if you'd like to submit a viewer deck are pinned above both of the chats.
So as I still sleeping. Repent.
Oh, wow. I messed up here real bad.
I leave the rest to you.
What was my mistake, gamers? Salfa means I should have put the blade on... Salfa means I should have put the blade on the Philandu, because it means that would have traded, and then my Forte would have been able to hit them in the face. If my Philandu had been a 5/5, it plays around Salfa.
Let the trial commence.
Pray for no Wilbur. There's literally an Odin sitting right here in my hand. It got rid of my sword! That's so rude.
Head will fall. Witness my kung fu. Conquer. To me, truth.
That's a big deal too, because I would have been able to
There's no
would have been able to
salvation
Blackwing him otherwise.
for me or anyone.
They're just cooked, right?
It is futile.
Beyond beckons.
But they're literally just dead.
Fate's head will roll. One strike fatality. Victory to me, truth.
A trial I must overcome.
It's like, this thing's been real gross.
I suppose that was a good warm-up.
Those are. If you would have asked me when we were loading up, how would I feel about the Havencraft matchup? I would have been like, that sounds scary. I even made a pretty big mistake that game with the blade and the Selpha. Get your own stocks now. Yeah, he was in the craft this category for a reason.
Much to discuss.
Well, again, looking for some cheap stuff.
Excuse me.
So I can hit them with this. I don't really want to spend my play points. I don't want to play the little dragon, Danny. Because her 1/1 can trade with the 2/1 at least. It's a shame that we didn't have our lizard friend that could kill this.
I need sleep.
I think it's just Wind Rider. It's pretty rare. It's pretty rare that you want a Wind Rider when you have the staff out. I like the options these other cards leave me.
Jingling purse I hear? The currents!
I see.
I think it's just Merman.
Start with the basic fish.
And I think I'm gonna use my evolution to push damage here.
It wasn't my
Too
fault.
slow.
Defects are my heart. Such is life.
My art's failed.
Such is life. Such is life.
Well, that's annoying. These ones are going away at least. Fill clears. It does clear and let me push damage, doesn't it? It's probably for the best.
My dominion.
So her deal 1 on evolve.
None can escape the domain of frost. Absolute zero. Why does this always happen? Stay close until he protect our liege.
And they're down to 9, which is kind of like a virtual 3.
This land is both cradle
13, yep.
trajectory calculated. Why seek to fall from paradise? The currents.
Gosh, how cooked are they, chat?
Bear your fangs of frost.
One strike fatality.
I have no need for any last word.
Not quite dead yet, but man, we're close. There's still a turn off at Orcus, so I can just like hit them with impunity here.
Earn freedom even for you.
I've got an extra play point to hit them with the warrior next turn.
Aragon dons his mask.
This might hurt.
My star is
This was the easiest, fastest 4-0 I think I've ever had in this game.
Much to learn.
no one playing this deck? I don't think I've played against this archetype at all this season. Is this red deck wins at Shadowverse? It certainly seems like it. All right, we need to take a pause for the cause, let some adverts roll. But we're certainly going to do some more of this. Shout out to Antipath for sending this one in. If you're watching on the YouTube channel and you're enjoying the content, make sure you tap the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps the content reach some more people. Appreciate the folks who have done that already today. The Seasoned Merman is a really nice included here. I think that's a card I wouldn't have thought personally to try and include in this archetype. And it's felt very, very reasonable. Feel about Apollo versus the third Phil Lennon. I guess this is nice for doing an extra point sometimes when you evolve. If we have a lot of 2s, that's probably a fine split. QR codes or theft chance, something like that. J Money, thank you for the 20 months. I appreciate the prime. What do you think of the impact of Odin on the meta and making the game so much faster? So that's what you asked there is what we refer to as a leading question, right? You asked me for what was my thought on Odin in the metagame, but then served me up a bit after it, implying that I should feel Odin is the reason the metagame is now faster. And I agree. It feels like games are closing out sooner in this expansion compared to the last one. But I don't know that I necessarily blame Odin for that. Onan, thank you for the 5 gifted subs on the Twitch side. That's very generous of you. I appreciate that support. I think third Apollo could fill with Strike and Strike. I don't know. I don't mind the 1 copy of Strike. I think a really resource efficient card like that is fine. All right, let's see if we have to pump the brakes here as we make it up into Diamond, or if we get to continue running people over, huh? Yeah, I actually agree with OCD scale on the Twitch side. I think part of the reason why the metagame is fast is actually because of this rune deck. Because you can't really build a hard control deck in this game that can go toe to toe with this. This is a combo control deck. So you can't play dirtily do nothing control in this game because the rune deck just kills you with a combo in the late game. You have to have a way to close. The Satan into dimensional is just so absolute. You can't go over the top of it. You have to kill them faster. I'm trying to decide if I want to spend my extra point this turn. I think the answer is no. I think it's just 2-drop into this, then we'll save up for Blackwing on 5 is the plan.
I need sleep. Gotta be the cutest. Stay close. Protect our liege.
Maybe more earth flavored. So the Edelweiss implies they're more earth flavored. Up until we saw the Edelweiss, they could have been the other deck still.
Surely you know I can't do this alone.
Too slow.
Man, we're having a lot of peak chat interactions this morning.
All to me.
I've had success with Control Abyss, but Rune is my worst matchup, and that deck does have the ability to close the game, so it's not true do nothing control. Oh wait, I'm reading your whole statement now, and you're agreeing with me. I thought you were saying, I apologize. You're right. I think Abysscraft's a good. A lot of the Abysscraft stuff I would describe as more mid-range than control, but it's definitely on the more controlling end of the mid-range spectrum. Yeah, I think that OCD scale calling it a mid-range plus deck, and the jargon I would use in the Magic community would we call it a big range deck. Because, like, mid-range decks usually have a scale. There's, like, aggressive mid-range and more controlling mid-range. And I think the Abyss decks are, like, more bigger controlling mid-range, but they're still mid-range because they can close. Melvy screams Earthcraft. I don't think that's actually true anymore, because a lot of the what's it called builds of dimensional whatever are playing Melvy to enable Norman. Because Melvy, if you think about her, she's a 3-drop that draws a card. So she's definitely being played in the Dimensional Storm build. The card that signifies my opponent's playing dedicated Earthcraft is the Edelweiss. This is a card that's not being played in the Storm decks typically. Oh, I think we're cooked, gamers.
All will pay tribute to my black wings.
This is probably why I haven't played against a lot of the deck that we're playing. This Rune matchup feels helpless, and my opponent hasn't even played Norman yet. And anecdotally, Rune's been the most common matchup I've played. Our non-Rune matchups, we've been running them down. It's not unwinnable, but you either to stumble a bit. Yeah, that sounds accurate. All right, let's see how we feel against Sword, huh? What would you say is Rune's worst matchup? I genuinely don't know. I don't really enjoy the combo control Rune deck. So I haven't played a lot of the Dimensional Storm, whatever it's called. Fan into 2 into activate fan. Abyss aggro seems good against spell boost. Really? Yeah, I don't know. My experience with Abyss aggro, it could be negativity bias for sure, but my experience with Abyss aggro into Runecraft has not been. Yeah, honestly, I think Fate's comment in chat is accurate. Not drawing the roommates is Rune's worst matchup. I think if that deck's drawing its cards, it mostly just beats everything. Is the kind of unfortunate reality. There's some instances where a second fan is useful, but I'm gonna bin it here, like the rest of our cards.
The Lord Commander dons her mask.
Steel against steel. Too slow.
Double fan beats any control deck. Maybe. This opponent's not a control deck though, right? This card's so impressive in this aggro deck. A 6/7 that kills one of their things. Such a chunky stat line.
The Lord Commander dons her mask.
Them having a second Zirconian here makes sense since they played out the first one aggressively.
I see.
I want a mixture of applying pressure while making sure I don't die this turn. So let's do this.
My kung fu.
My star is
Eat this. been this one, question mark?
How do we protect our liege?
Get you down to 8. If they don't have a Gildaria, they're pretty cooked here.
What current?
Oh, I could have coined the blade because the point's going away. Absolutely. I always forget that. Oh, I always forget that. That's a great catch.
The young paragon dons his mask.
One strike fatality.
Gaze at the stars
My
and
oath
know,
is
leave it
fulfilled.
all to me.
My oath is fulfilled.
Actually, I think I'm bidding the blade.
Stay close. Protect our liege.
My oath is fulfilled.
All right, now they have to heal or they're dead to the super emo.
Fly forth into an endless.
Oh, was the blade lethal? Holy shit, it was. Ah!
Just tell me who to skewer.
I missed the play point again. Extended BM. No, we might lose.
Even fate shall fall to this blade.
No, we're good, right? They're dead.
Foresight.
I leave the
They're dead.
rest
They're dead to my super emo.
Stay close. Otohime.
He gave me direction.
Protect our liege.
Not all is
All right, I did miss lethal. We gave them an extra turn.
Eat my vapor trail.
I concede.
Where's the play point twice? Wow, that's a
I suppose that
that's a treasure chest. Holy. Above average box. We got a booster pack and 3. We got a booster pack at 3,000.
With rain.
What's
comes
it called?
death.
It might be right to keep Berserker against Sword. Oh, this hand is real bad. Oh, is the battle pass a mission?
To the shores of victory.
Okay, weird. It looked like it was from the thing.
I demand a rematch.
We're gonna do our best control deck impersonation here, which is not good for the home team.
Help is here.
To the shores of victory. I'm here to spread the love. Not all is lost.
Lovely day for a picnic. You look splendid, Princess Clem.
Them electing to hit there is really good with Armor Man.
Start with the basic fish stats.
I am satisfied. I demand a
Too
rematch.
slow. Sardine swing.
The Lord Commander dons her mask.
Repent.
Reason.
To the shores of victory.
Oh, I need something I can play out next turn. Another Merman would be the best possible draw. I mean, that's not terrible.
Only frost blooms in my dominion.
Witness my kung fu.
I don't know that we're winning this game, but I think we're definitely not winning it if I pump the brakes to interact with them. I need a merman, chat. I need a merman.
What's happening to me?
That'll also do. That'll also do. We're winning this game, but we're not losing outright, so we've got that going for us.
Balance achieved.
We need to get it a big. We need to get it a big hit, so that way the warrior can finish.
Fate's head will roll. Too slow.
All right, chat.
To me.
They're dead to Bruce. No Olivia. No Olivia. No Olivia.
Pierce through the heart of darkness.
Oh, let's go. Bruce, 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 Bruce.
Servant of the light.
Easiest game of my life. Never doubted us for a second. I cannot believe we won this game. You and me both. Brucecraft wins the game. Listen, I know they call this class Dragoncraft, but really every single deck in this class is about the fish. Neptune and Bruce carrying the two Dragoncraft decks. It's all fish all the way down. All about the fish.
Rain comes death.
Honestly, his hand seems insane against Swordcraft. I think Draconic Berserker and Seasoned Merman are some of our best cards in this matchup.
Watch me spit the fire!
The only trophy I need is your heart.
I'm busy.
Most who take the high road wind up
What's
dead.
happening to me? I need sleep.
Start with the basic fish stats.
We fear the dark because it let me aid you.
Steel.
Repent. Understanding is the first step to conquering.
Arts failed?
My oath is
Start with
fulfilled.
the basic fish stats.
My oath is fulfilled. My oath is fulfilled.
Too slow.
Gets this.
Swing!
I lacked foresight.
Who's the rally player now? Asking the real questions. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the rally player.
Dance.
Fortissimo. Moving out.
Forged in steel. My oath is fulfilled.
Arts failed? Scale against steel. Witness my kung fu.
It might be wrong to do this when they don't have a wide board.
Balance achieved.
Watch me spit the fire!
Hour of reckoning, Pops.
To the shores of victory! To the shores of victory!
dons his mask.
Have to kill Gino.
Fatality.
My star is the star of paradise.
Confident.
Leave it all to me.
Not all is lost.
The problem is Amalia is coming down next turn.
Any last words?
And if that happens, I think we're cooked.
I need sleep.
They need a giant grip awards here. I wonder what their long pause is here that they had this card.
I leave the rest to you.
I guess they can't attack. I guess they can't attack either of these. Are they dead? Good God, are they dead?
Young Paragon dons his mask.
I think they are, yeah.
Gaze at the stars.
Good gravy. I cannot believe we killed them through this.
Is fulfilled.
Expose thy sins and pay the price. Thunder roar.
This is.
Oath is fulfilled.
That's not remotely reasonable.
Any last words?
I will not falter.
I suppose that was a good warm-up.
I mean, we lost one in the middle there, but we've been largely running people over.
This brings me back. Power courses through me.
I'm gonna keep the blade into the twos.
Only frost blooms in my dominion.
See.
The Fabled Mirror match. I played against a lot more Ramp Dragon then.
Only frost blooms in my dominion.
Start with the basic fish stats.
What's happening to me?
Or just a 20 still. I don't know.
Expose thy sins and pay the thunder.
Feeling pretty cooked.
Failed?
The winged musician dons her mask. Well,
I've seen
a dragon never forgets.
The ramp deck is so good when it curves.
Stay close, Otohime.
They're gonna like play a Neptune next turn and the game is over.
No one will protect our liege.
the fangs of the deep blue will break you.
They're not at 20 anymore. We have the moral victory. Yep.
We are the watchful eyes of the sea.
Currents.
Give me a Draconic Merman. I mean, that's a card that kinda lets us play the game.
Start with the basic fish stats.
The sea weeps.
Witness my kung fu.
Neptune is so much healing. She's, yeah, and she's not done healing them yet either, right? Like, she's probably gonna heal them somewhere between 2 and 5 more points over the course of the game. They may still end this game at 20, maybe. They're paused here. We'll see what they've got going on. Can you heal over 20? You cannot. Just which is a good thing. They're either disconnected or they're debating if they can play Fene this turn.
One strike fatality.
More.
Arts failed?
All will pay tribute to my black wings.
One strike fatality.
I have no need. Any last words?
Dead to the 10 energy storm dragon.
You may approach.
Hey, Dilsky. Yes, I did get your Dragon Ramp submission. We'll do that one next. Please be dead. Please be dead. Look at how intimidating she is, chat.
All will pay tribute to my black wings.
Too slow.
All I have to say is, chat, the card games change, but gamers running the clock down unnecessarily while having an easy, obvious lethal does not. Oh, that's true. I have emotes muted, auto muted. There's a chance they were emoting us there. That's true. At least the clock is an aggressive 60 seconds in this game. Agree with that.
This brings me back.
With rain.
Anytime you have Fan in the opener, you can mulligan the Wind Rider. It's a good rule of thumb. I think in this matchup, we want to save our play point for playing Merman on 4.
Dons his mask.
Honor has no place on the battlefield.
I leave the rest to you.
More likely to want Wind Rider than I am Second Fan. Yes, yeah, you emote by holding down your leader portrait, which is not super obvious, thankfully.
You look splendid, Princess Grim. What current?
See, I see. Start with the basic fish stance. Too slow. Sardine swing.
Satisfied.
Not all is lost.
I demand a rematch. Honor has no place on the battlefield.
My arts failed.
I might want fill it in. I'm gonna bin the Wind Rider. put the blade on this.
Witness my kung fu.
Hopefully there's not going to be 3 more turns after this one, so I'm going to evolve. Punch him in the mouth.
Good little dove should be in bed by now.
Recurrence! Stay close, Otohime.
One strike fatality.
For Oto, protect our liege. Only frost blooms in my dominion.
And then next turn I can Draconic Berserker plus use this again.
Harmony of death and destruction.
Repent.
Kalmato will home.
Moving out.
Forged in steel.
What's happening to me? Recurrence!
Steel against steel. Too slow. Give me a challenge. My oath is fulfilled.
Balance achieved.
I'm going to keep the strike since I'm out of evolutions here. I'm going to engage this point to get extra damage in.
Our liege!
Alright, we got him into Bruce range. That's all we can really hope for here. There's the Amalia. We need a shark off the top to finish things up here.
I fear neither death nor pain. Recurrence! Is this to be my legacy?
Fun factorooty for the people at home. You can actually engage the fan without having a card in your hand to discard.
My oath is fulfilled.
Full speed ahead!
My oath is fulfilled.
Heaven's wrath will
GG.
fall heavy on your head.
Pluie de paix.
That's close. Opponent had their finisher. We did not.
Reckoning approaches. A journey of 1,000 miles.
Yeah, if you have a card, you have to discard. But if you don't have any cards, you can use it anyways. All right, let's get one more in with this. We'll do a wrap up. We'll take an ad break. We'll slide on to our next one. Commander Bun Bun, thank you for the over 2 years. Appreciate that. Welcome back.
This brings me
I don't know what's going on, but I support it. If you haven't had a chance, game's really good. It's a more traditional card game like Magic or Hearthstone, but the gameplay is very solid. Mulligan, our extra 2, looking for something like a fan or a 4, which we found. What is this sleeve?
Young Paragon dons his mask. Young Paragon dons his mask.
He gave me direction. Full speed ahead!
Leave it all to me. A trifle.
Help is here!
To the shores of victory!
Mayday!
I leave the rest to you.
It is relatively straightforward to get a specific or first deck in this game as a free-to-play player. Getting everything is not going to be particularly tenable. Linksmate is a mobile data service in Japan that is Psy Games adjacent. One of their former producers runs it. They give you the premium battle pass bonuses for being on their data plan. That's a funny tidbit. Seasoned Merman was an excellent draw here. Let's just go pound for pound with this dork.
Not all is lost.
Too slow. Sardine swing.
Not all is lost.
I plays really well on mobile though. Most of my off-stream time is done on my phone. Spend my walking around game of the late.
Soldier, lend me your courage.
The only trophy I need is your heart.
Failed? Scale against steel. Witness my kung fu. Does death
I must stay strong.
Not my first rejection.
We're going pound for pound with their board here early, but we're not applying pressure while we do it, which means our opponent's actually ahead here. They're up evolutions, and they have the better long game in this matchup. It was a dirt root enjoyer in the original Shadowverse. Is dirt any good here? Not really, unfortunately. They added some more dirt cards, but the dedicated dirt decks are only okay.
most who take the high road.
I got excited there. I thought our 6/6 was gonna live.
All will pay tribute
Beep,
to the
beep.
Black Wings.
One strike fatality.
Pay tribute to the Black Wings, chat. Listen. This is our line, okay? There's a chance we die here. But if we're winning, it's on the back of the Black Wings. In Forte we trust.
Soldier, lend me your courage.
Are they cooked? It feels like they're cooked.
I can see.
Oh, yeah. Mama, can you hear me? Mama, can you kill the Swordcraft? How do we finish on this one? I think we definitely won more than we lost. Where'd we start? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 and 3? 8 and 3 is not bad. This is definitely the best laddering deck I've played this season. Because not only did we have a solid win rate in there, but man, were those games quick. I think my biggest takeaway is this. The more I play with this card, the more this might actually be one of the best cards in this expansion. It just does so much, and it's very good for both this aggro build and the rampy build. Just the mixture of the Mega Lorcas having rush to attack right away is so good. It's like Luminous Mage with extra stats. Kinda. So the Luminous Mage, you don't have to spend an evolve to get the extra one, right? Some similar vibes, but the dynamic is different where you have rush versus ward. The rush gives you more control over where the points on board are going, right? Which is nice. And then this deck, when I played a bunch of this deck last season, and it definitely felt like it was missing a third piece of good top end. And let me tell you about a third piece of good top end. Odin is just such a natural, organic fit for what this core is looking to do. I think the the only card I was kind of whatever on is I think I'd cut these Apollos. I think I was pretty thoroughly whelmed by him. Did we draw Odin in any of our games? Yeah, Odin was useful in a couple of the Haven matchups that we played. He's just very flexible. Blade felt like it was pretty good too. I feel like I would cut these Apollos and I would play another Phil Lennon. And honestly, Strike of the Dragonute was kind of whatever. I kind of wouldn't mind playing some Soaring Ivory Dragon. You're not going to hit the overflow on this nearly as often, but I think I kind of like the idea of doing this. It gets you another one drop in here, which is nice. And in the late game it redraws you towards your Bruce. And this provides a similar effect to Apollo also being a 2/2 for you. What about the Gabo? Gabo's okay. I don't know. By the time you're super evolving, you usually don't have extra energy left over. You're pretty good at spending your energy every turn, so I think I like this. Okay, we need to take a break to run some ads on Twitch. As